All right, here we are for a run and driving video of our one owner 98 Chevy Tahoe 4-door LS. You can see we got the high beams going right now. It's got 97,000 original miles. I just don't have it running because I want to show you the keyless entry works good. This sounds just because I left the lights on. So I'll go ahead and hit the 4 ways and I'll go to the low beam lights. Put the e-brake on. While I'm here, I'm going to show you the power door locks works from this switch. All the windows work from this switch too, but I'm going to show you each one individually. Window, of course, goes all the way down. Door shut really nice and smooth. I'm going to pop the hood here. One piece I did miss in the other video is one of my favorite parts actually, is because I have 2 children, is the fold down center console. It's got a little cup holders. It actually has good cup holders where you're not going to make a mess, unlike some of the vehicles in the 90s and 80s. A little Kleenex tissue, which is really cool to see. It's just kind of the era of vehicles. But that's one of my favorite things. And I love the LS's because if you didn't take care of the leathers and you didn't garage the truck, they just spidered and cracked. And I like cloth on these eras. I love the look of them. This cloth is pretty much indestructible. A lot of the cool stuff that comes with it: original owner's manual, you know, your tire piece. This is the instructions for this net that I was talking about, and you can see how it anchors at each corner. The original courtesy card. This is original. Really hard to find these original customer surveys. People just threw them out. VIN number, build date 11/06/97. Super cool. Hopefully the sun glare doesn't get to you too much. You can see the tail lights are nice and bright. The 4-way flashers are working good. You got the both license plate lights are working. It's running nice and smooth. It's coming up to temperature. I've had it idle in here for a little bit. You can see the low beams are nice and bright. 4 ways. Hopefully you can see at each corner. Started raining on me a little bit ago, so see it's running really nice and smooth. No motor noises, no belt squeal or shaking. And brand new wipers. So let's see, this is as far as the windows go down for the Tahoes. And that's just because of the shape of the door, actually, because the wheel well comes in there. You got little ashtrays here that kids love to put coins in or whatever they're doing. Of course, it's a non-smoker, as I showed you in the other video. It doesn't have no odors. It's the cigarette lighter's never been used. Go ahead and lock the doors. I'm gonna leave this window down because I've accidentally locked myself out before. It's just overall super clean. I love this color combo. So I shot the photos yesterday, and then it started raining a little bit, so I had to park it. Now I'm doing the driving video, so there's a little bit of pollen on the paint, but overall super clean original paint. You know, 97,311 miles. I forgot to bring in a CD, so maybe I'll do another video if you guys want to. Let's see, dome lights work. In the other video I had the dome light override off, just so the battery wouldn't, you know, go dead, because it does take quite a while to do all the photos and videos and stuff. Stereo works great. Dancing with a stranger. Look what you made me do. I'm somebody new. Ooh, baby, baby. This is cool. It's all original. Tilt steering moves nice and smooth. You can see all the gauges looking good. We'll go ahead and hopefully you can hear the blend doors work. So we'll start off on defrost, medium, medium high, and that's high. We'll go to the feet. Gets a little louder with the direct feed. Back at your face. A little bit of a different pitch. This should be pretty loud with just to your face. Takes a couple minutes to flip over. You can kind of see some of the air kicking in. I'm gonna go ahead and go off with the AC. And you could hear a pitch difference a little bit. All these defroster, circulation, all those buttons work good. Let's see, you got a trailer brake controller. Turn this off so you guys can hear me well. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and hit the road. Hopefully traffic allows us to do some decent speeds. So my foot is off, it's in gear, e-brake's on. Obviously the e-brake works good. Alrighty, let's get ripping. But you can see there's no cracks or chips in the windshield. That's been replaced. You can see the paint as I drive is really nice and beautiful. And your brakes have been done, oil change, and yeah, just overall just runs fantastic. Really smooth. It doesn't have any rattles, no shaking. It's just nice. It's never had the stereo mess with. Nobody's taking off door panels. You don't get that, you know, broken clip rattle or the dash bezel rattle. No tinging or knocking down below from tie rods or ball joints. It's just pretty much as sound and as solid as you could want. I don't think there's anything you could do to make this thing ride any better. And the Vortec 350 is just one of my favorite power plants. It has a very distinct sound. That deep throttle body sound you get, it sounds a little different than 5.3. They both sound amazing. But I have great memories of this era because my dad had a 93 TBI 2500 he loved for work. He got upgraded a few years later to the last of this body style was a 99 Z71, and he was all bummed out about it. And I'll never forget, we went to go get on the highway and he hammered down on it. And the Vortex, I mean, it felt like it was twice the horsepower. I mean, it just, I remember just flying up on the on-ramp, and both of us were laughing, and I mean, he was pretty much in love since then. And he has been, you know, a Chevy Silverado man pretty much his whole life. He's got a 2011 now that he pretty much retired with, and then he had a 06 for a long time after the 99. So I just love these platforms. I've had a bunch of them myself. I'll go ahead and cruise is on at 65. My foot is off, and I'll turn it off and you'll see it decrease a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit off here. I just love that sound. So this road does a little bit of a kind of turns, and it has kind of a weird crown to it, but you can see the steering wheel is perfectly straight. It's not shaking or pulling. The truck itself is going dead straight, but the road itself will give you a little bit of a weird look. Tires are really nice and smooth. I mean, the original wheels is what's really amazing. I've had so many of these trucks, from Suburbans to Silverados, GMCs, Tahoes, two-door Tahoes, Blazers, and here's some potholes. Hit those at 25. Here's some more. And it's just solid as can be. And those wheels just always get oxidized. I mean, they're getting the brunt of it. They're down there on the road. They're getting the elements. They're getting the speed. They're getting the weather. It's just everything. I can't remember if I turned on the wipers or not. So you got 6 intermediate speeds. Go to low, high, and all those work good. But I don't want to burn out those brand new wiper blades. Wiper blades nowadays, amazingly, are pretty expensive. You're not picking them up for 10 bucks anymore. So we're gonna go in some tight 90 corners here, some little S-turns, and you'll kind of see the steering wheel, the rotation of it is pretty much just what you want to see. You know, it's for a corner that tight, it's not even all the way over. I let go and it wants to return to center, gives you good resistance. You know your toe is correct on your alignment. You know your steering box and tie rods are good. And you can see when I brake that there's no shaking on the hood. These really are fun, but you know, you got a boat to tow or, you know, medium-sized trailer, these things are ready for the job. All right, last one here, and I'm on the brake right now, turning sharp. And so, all right, it's going at no reserve. So, you know, after, you know, 27 years, this beauty is going to get a second owner, and that second owner will be the one to take it over, you know, 6 digits on the odometer. So good luck everybody, and let me know if you need further videos or photos. Thank you.